Do you remember a time when you had a good laugh at clowns in birthday parties or cartoons? And did that excitement and joy ever turn into fear? Clowns are frequently spotted at children's parties wearing white makeup, a big red nose, and crazy hair. But when did the clown, supposedly an innocent, child-friendly figure, become so dark? Well, turns out a lot of us have a fear of clowns. Silly as that sounds, there turns out to be many reasons why. In 2016, a survey conducted by Chapman University concluded that Americans were more scared of clowns than of climate change. 42% stated that they feared clowns, while only 32% feared climate change. People are genuinely in fear of clowns, and for a good reason as well. When we use a word to describe clowns, a lot of us use creepy. This can be explained using the uncanny valley, a hypothesized relationship proposed by Japanese robotics professor Masahiro Mori in 1970. It describes that the likability of an object increases as it gains human features, until it reaches a point where emotional response from humans quickly develops strong revulsion. However, after this point, as the object continuously gains human features, the emotional response towards the object will regain positivity and empathy for it. For instance, most of us don't like cockroaches, as they do not possess any human features, but many of us like dogs or cats, which share more human features. However, once it reaches the point where things try to resemble human features but are not quite alike, we will reach the uncanny valley, where things such as zombies, robots, or dolls are placed in. Clowns, in this hypothesized relationship, are placed in the uncanny valley. A notable clown is Ronald McDonald, the primary mascot of McDonald's, which you may recognize from advertisements. But in recent years, the clown's image has evolved to become killers. America's killer clown craze in 2016 went viral. Many reports were made to the police. However, most of them were just pranks. In August 2016, there were the first incidences of clown sightings in South Carolina. In September 2016, clown sightings started to spread up north to New York, and there were FBI investigations and law enforcement regarding issues and clowns. By October 2016, clown sightings have been reported by almost all U.S. states, and the clown craze has started to spread to other countries, including Canada, UK, and Australia. Clown costumes were even banned for Halloween. Recently, a remade film adaptation of Stephen King's novel It was widely screened in 2017 and started yet another wave of fear for clowns. Well, turns out, the fear for creepy clowns even has its own term, colorophobia, which can be dated back to 1980. Like other phobias, colorophobia can cause anxiety, nausea, and distress. Another reason why we find clowns creepy is because their facial expression is fixed. Their makeup, including their smiles, are painted on. Their emotions are well hidden behind their disguise, and there is distrust in not being able to recognize someone's facial expressions. This can be explained using de-individuation. De-individuation is a phenomenon where people have extreme behavior when they believe they cannot be identified. Examples would be when people are in crowds, on the internet, or hide behind the goofy makeup of clowns. The anonymity of these situations allows people to feel that they can escape responsibility, and therefore become less aware of the consequences of their actions. There is also a real-life, concrete reason to why people fear clowns. This is because killer clowns do exist, and are not just part of a viral video. John Wayne Gacy was one of the first to have the title Killer Clown. He often dressed up as a clown named Pogo at children's parties in Chicago. During the same period, Gacy killed at least 33 young men between 1972 and 1978. Although he was sentenced to death in 1980, the fear of clowns stayed, with multiple books, films, and TV series made based on this case. Media portrayal of clowns play a crucial role in causing fear and detest amongst the general public. One of the most famous clowns must be the Joker from Batman, and he is seen as an unpredictable psychopath. Another clown is Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons, but he is bankrupt and often miserable. In the popular animation Inside Out, Jangles the Clown plays the villain, and is seen as an evil clown feared by the protagonist. It can even be argued that clowns in media form a self-perpetuating cycle, as the terrifying image of their popular portrayals inspire writers, directors, and artists to build upon this, and feature such clowns in new creations, which reinforces their cultural status. In some cases, One might even argue that a clown is scarier than a ghost. Humans are fearful of unpredictable behavior, which both a clown and ghosts possess. Except, most of us do not believe in the existence of ghosts, but have seen a clown somewhere before. On the whole, we fear these figures, especially clowns, because of the uncanny valley and media's depictions of them. The ambiguity of their threat and lack of ability to detect their emotions also drive our fear. So, should we really be afraid of clowns? A lot of us have some sort of phobia, whether it be claustrophobia or acrophobia. It usually develops because of a sense of helplessness, a feeling that you're out of control, and henceforth stops you from thinking rationally. Fear is a part of human nature. We need it to trigger our fight or flight mode to protect ourselves. But when fear develops into a phobia, it becomes irrational and problematic for us. So, does fear help us make good or bad decisions? Is it actually essential for us? And can we really control it? What are your fears, and how does it affect you?